My dog heard you
Live
on the internet. Woot!
We're live. Hi.
The clerics have survived.
Somehow.
We did.
By the grace of our gods.
And 2 crits. The grace of our gods and 2 crits.
Cal,
At least.
my dude.
Go!
What is this? I'm looking at all of Holy's setup. By the way, Holy's back next week. I just mentioned it. Took a break. I'm really glad we could keep this going and give her a little bit of a break. It'll be good to have Holy back on this night. Let me look at this layout here. So, thoughts on the descent into hell?
Sorry we wrecked your boss.
I'm not.
That was fun, y'all.
That was crazy.
That was so much fun.
Crazy.
It wasn't 1 crit. It was 2.
It was a good time.
You guys started rolling. When the lemurs were rolling high, I was like, oh, this is intense.
When you said lemurs, I was like, Sabuma food.
No, why? Me and you and
Sabuma food.
Trust me, that made it hard to get photos of them to insert into that graphic. I was like, no, not that lemur. So that actually took
that exact same music, just with pictures of Zabumafu over the flesh horrors.
Should have had that happen with Helmo.
Just your Google doesn't automatically just end all of your searches with 5e. I swear, I could be looking up like, skid-proof, stick-proof cookware, non-stick cookware, and it's like non-stick cookware 5e.
Plus 1.
I just need a new muffin tin.
Yeah. Of wounding, yeah. That was fun. It was a module, and it was fairly balanced, but I think it was challenging. I think you all felt like you were in danger at some points.
I was in constant danger.
I went into this
to myself.
I went into this knowing I was going to be in danger.
Very clear. Joe was in danger. Vincent was at Vincent was at lower health. He was at 7 health. This was Joe just bitching.
Also, somehow I was just less worried about Vincent. You could have less health. Vincent could have less health than Sadie, and I would still be like, yeah. No, Vincent's fine. Sadie will trip over a rock and crit herself, and it'll be fine.
I was worried about myself because I was like, I take damage very easily. I am fucked.
Yo, Val is at 3 health, standing in front, listening to everybody behind her whine about, I only have 12 HP, and she's like,
no, I basically went through this whole dungeon listening to whining what? Why? What? What are you guys complaining about?
Listen, I
Kayla
am
and
used to being someone with over 100 HP.
Yes, you're also level 8.
It's different.
Calm down.
You're also a barbarian and level 8. Quit your bitching in Jason's fucking kitchen.
I heard about all of this last week about that. We need a rest. We need this. And I go onto your character sheets and I see 10 hit points, 13 hit points, 4 hit points. And then I look at your spell slots. And before the rest of you joined, Kayla was on it. I said, I see the little game y'all are playing right now.
That's right.
Pander the DM's pity.
That's right.
Hope they only notice the hit points. Meanwhile, you have all of your spells left.
I had so many spell slots, and it was on purpose.
The only reason that I was even
I'm not
for a
new
short rest as Vincent was because Joe
played.
Sadie was bitching so much. It was like, give us a short rest so that Sadie shuts up so that we could just go on.
Nope, because I saw the rest of the encounters and I thought okay.
I think we were all overestimating how much was left as well. So
Same.
Yeah, that's why I was
Yeah.
like, I am going to die. There's so much left. That's why I was so worried about it. But now it doesn't matter.
Same.
It didn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
I still had a whole 3rd level spell slot left.
me too.
Well, you guys rolled the hell out
One of each.
of dice. Yeah. The simple fact is, it was in the right. I think it was in the right margin.
Hey, hush.
But the dice rolls
Not
were really good. So you guys were dropping 40 bombs on a guy, on a boss mob, and
55. 55.
55 for Cal. It was 45 for Vincent.
whoa.
55.
Between
I
the
feel
two
like
of us, we did
I feel like
100
I'm at
damage
Best
in
Buy
one
all of
round.
a sudden shopping for a laptop. All of a
Fuck
sudden.
that guy. Fuck that guy. I'm coming forward as a cast member of Heroes and Hooligans. You work
I'm
at Best
really
Buy
being
and you're an
corrected.
asshole to D&D players when you're selling them laptops. Fuck you.
All right.
Hey, he got fired.
You
He
know-
doesn't work there anymore.
8 gig of RAM, 16 gig of RAM, 40 points of damage, 55 points of damage. You know.
There was a personal vendetta there, and it wasn't even the Best Buy guy.
Yeah, there were two monster shots on the boss.
It was
There was
great.
a chain devil, and with a name, so R.I.P. Orverus.
I'm sorry, but
Um,
every time you said it, my brain goes orifice.
Orifice.
No, I caught the joke.
Hey,
Um,
it's an
every time.
orifice whip.
Kayla and I
That's
have a
right.
history with players doing that.
I mean, it's
So I was gonna let that one go.
Shame.
I was just gonna keep it moving.
Shame.
It wasn't me. It was not me.
I know
It's
who I'm
not
looking
me.
at. I know who
It's
I'm
not
looking
me.
at.
It's the House of Blaze.
I know who I'm looking at.
Wasn't me in the other campaign either. Was not.
No.
So nice callback.
I'm not even in the other campaign, so you can't blame me for that one.
No. It triggered a bad memory for me. So so I thought the battle went well. I thought you all managed. I think if you look at the adventure in its entirety, because I watched the first session, and then DM the next two, I think you guys really did a great job of managing your resources really well, almost too well. And you walked out of there with 3rd level spell slots. Still,
I only had 1 second level spell slot
Yeah.
left.
I had
Yeah.
2 first level.
And then the top tier rolls to get out of the tower and take the shortcut back were pretty key,
I'm
right?
so glad someone mentioned rope.
The rope.
That was Captain
great.
coming in clutch.
Yeah, Sid does like some sort of like North Shore Hawaiian surfing move, dropping down 80-foot wave, and then out comes the rope. I thought that was hilarious. Like,
No, I did this whole thing
To
like
be
a
fair,
backflip, like
Vince
a
made it
super
down too.
flip my hair, and then cut to up there slowly unfurling the rope.
Hey,
It's
I
just
climbed
staring
down.
down at
I
everyone else.
climbed
I'm
down.
so proud of you, Doc. I'm so
Vincent
proud.
went down too.
I
Yeah.
climbed. I climbed.
yeah,
I would
you
have
climbed.
died had I
It,
gone
it
that
was like X Games, and then it was something
Like-
different.
I talk
Wow.
about the rope, proceed not to use the rope.
Yeah.
I don't want to use the rope.
It's more like Temple, that one Temple game. Why am I forgetting it?
Temple Run?
No, not Temple Run. The Nickelodeon
Legends of the
one.
Hidden Temple.
Yes, thank you.
Hidden Temple.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Such
We
a good.
skipped
I
the
wanna be
Shrine
on
of the
that show
Silver Monkey. Damn.
No, it's guts.
I was always
No,
team
it's skulls and flayed bodies.
Yes,
How do we feel about Helmo at the beginning?
I love
Yes.
That
it.
was great.
That was
Yes.
amazing.
So great.
You,
The
you,
fact
you
that you
expect us
gave
to just
yourself
like
homework.
start straight from that too. Like we're all dying.
The fact that you gave yourself homework and went, okay, time to write a song about Helmo. And record it and
You had
mix
to be
it.
composed and start from that, and you were just like, "Go, be free."
Yeah.
I'm crying, sir.
Sir, excuse me.
I felt like it would make it. It wasn't going to make sense once we got into the tower. There was no way to make the boss Helmo. Although I saw the comments, and it would have been great if it would have worked and been true to the module. But it was just a callback to some of the jokes from last week. So
It was
figured
great.
let's get the joke out.
It was very well executed.
Good.
Can we play it one more time just so we can enjoy it and actually like? Can we get once more with
Just
feeling?
Once more
One more
with
Helmo.
feeling.
Helmo song. You're gonna die, you're gonna fry, Helmo song. It's gonna hurt you, you'll probably die. That's Helmo's song. It's Helmo's song. You're gonna die. He's gonna like it.
I want that to be my morning alarm so badly, and I want to say nothing to my wife.
I can send you the three minute version.
Do you want to
if you'd
stay
like.
married? Because that is
3-minute
not how you stay married.
I pulled so there's some inside baseball on how that works, because it actually wasn't that much time. So I went and found a karaoke version of Elmo's song.
Because
Just
that exists.
Of course it does.
What's that?
It's like the karaoke song like of Tequila, where it's just like, why? Why do you exist?
Yeah, somebody decided to make an instrumental version of it. So I threw that in the GarageBand, and then threw like an old-timey radio effect on it to give it sort of like a
Just
little bit of
take
a
away the copyright.
scarier. No, just I mean, if it gets hit for the copyright, it gets hit for the copyright. But that fuzz sort of radio effect gives it a little more of a scarier vibe.
Yes.
And
That's for sure.
yeah. And then same thing with the voice. You know, you do the voice as soft and clean as you can, and then you throw a bunch of effects on it until it vaguely sounds like Elmo, but also sounds as scary as possible.
It's the eagle and you're gonna die. Like that's what just really sends it.
It does. It's incredible.
I had more lyrics, and I was like, this should only be 30 seconds. This I don't need a second verse of this.
Yeah, there's
You
no
don't
second
need
verse
it.
for this.
It's perfect.
This is
I
a
want to
Kayla,
hack into
dear
my
God.
boyfriend's.
How many dice are you touching right now?
Is that another 55?
All I heard was dice, and I was like, Kayla, what are you doing?
I'm moving dice to their tray now because I have to like separate out dice by type whenever I play.
Same.
Like, so that I just have this massive pile of here's a bunch of D6s, and I just pick from the pile.
Start from the top
Spinning
of the
it back.
session with Valeriana pulling Vincent aside and being like, "Don't trust people with the library." That killed me.
I feel like Valerianus only needs one book.
And it's
the
a list of people
Necronomicon.
he has to kill.
What
That's
would Valerianus do with a book? Like
It's a list of people you have to kill.
You
That's it.
can
Okay.
use it as a weapon if you know what you're doing.
I mean, I could, but now I have the bloody chain, so I'm good.
Yeah,
Like,
just inscribe the
That's
people you
chain.
need to kill on the chain.
I mean, mostly I just commit their names to memory, guys.
That too.
This is true.
I just I'm like what's her name from Game of Thrones? I just recite it.
Arya
before we
Stark.
What's
Alright,
up?
yeah.
My name's Sinan, and I never learned how to read.
I'm 19. I don't know how to fucking read.
Just that moment of you being like, "Don't trust people with the library," and Vincent being like, "I shouldn't trust my parents."
Also, speaking of session, Cappy, did you have any fun notes? Because I did.
Let's see. I have way too many windows open. Why don't you go first, and I'll see what I've got.
Here we go.
Okay.
5 minus 1 equals 4. I killed one.
Wow, can somebody check that math to make sure it's correct?
Okay. Repeat.
So then I put the beacon of hope details underneath, and then I was talking about that, and then in capital letters, he dead. Gwen is down. Never mind. Snooze, bitch. That's it.
I have. We go in. Combat. ... Undead creatures in barbed wire. Difficult terrain. One dead. The orifice approaches. Then I have Beacon of Hope. No, never mind.
I tried.
Yeah, there's the downside with a 5 Constitution character and concentration.
No, it wasn't even concentration. It was just you hit me. Had you just not hit me, it brought me down. We could have had it.
No.
Orifice approaches.
Faint red glow at the feet of the body on one of the chains. A magic weapon. Bloody chain. A whip. I like it. I get it.
I got it.
We have to jump out the window. We return to Cedric's basement. Give him the head. He doesn't know who we are. Gwen and Vincent go to Vincent's house, and the rest of us go for kebab.
Yeah.
There's a library. Yeah, I want to go to the library.
Valeriana's in good faith trying to give Sid the chain. Sid looking at the chain, probably one length of it as big as Sid's head. I'm good, dog.
Oh my, it's not gonna, no. Sir, no. No.
I just want to point out that you all accepted the entire life savings of a man who eats baked beans, white bread, and
No.
We gave it back to him.
We didn't take the money.
We didn't take the
Oh,
money.
you didn't take the money, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was
We
like,
just
we're
took the
not taking your
research.
money.
We took the research.
They took the research. The
Vincent
rest of us
took the research.
dipped and went to kebabs.
Yeah, we were like, you want to go for some kebabs? And he was like, I don't know.
It's also worth noting, Vincent Irish goodbye. Gwen is still with you guys.
Rude.
You asshole.
Did nobody any kind of
He will actually
Asshole,
give the research,
asshole isn't
but
right.
no.
It's orgerous, please. Orgerous.
Yes.
Please use the
Yes. I'm sorry.
Big Daddy. Yep.
I have a
But how dare? How dare? The point is, how dare?
big thighed hell daddy.
Gwen, you came for kebabs.
No, I got ditched. And I hurt.
No.
Can I
Vincent came
tell
for
a kebab
kebabs. It
story
was the
really
shawarma
quick?
place. The shawarma in between.
Nothing's wrong with shawarma, all
Can
right?
can I tell a shawarma and kebab story?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
Go for it.
I drove up to Toronto with a friend of mine who is Australian. And he's only in the US for like a year. He's working. We were working on the same thing. So we're driving up for 8 hours. We're driving to Toronto, and I'm talking about how good I hear the shawarma is, and he's talking about getting kebabs and how he loves kebabs in Australia. And we get there, and it turns out that they call shawarma kebabs in Australia. We spent 8 hours talking about two different things we wanted to go try, and we were talking about exactly the same food. So there you go.
Do you want to know a fun fact about Australia that I just learned from my friend Kate, who's watching?
Is it about the toilet water?
No. It's apparently about playground slides. Apparently.
Any more words?
Okay.
Apparently, playground slides in Australia are called slippery dips. The more you know.
Okay. Okay.
So what I'm hearing you say is that we went down a flesh and bone and flayed corpse. Slippery dip.
Yep. That's exactly what we did. That's right, mate.
And some
We
of you
did.
did it really cool, and some of you not so much.
What the fuck do they call swings? They call them pendulum D's?
I don't know. I'm asking. Hold on, Kate. What do they tell me? What do they call swings? Is it anything different?
That same friend, one time we were talking about an athlete, and he says he's really got the. I'm not going to do an Australian accent. I'm maybe going to try it. He says he's really got the white line fever, and I was like, what? So he says, yeah, when rugby players can be super nice off the field, off the pitch, and they walk across the white line, and they become just insane, furious, violent players. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty cool thing. So I'm talking to an Australian professional athlete, and they have a good game. And I said, I'm talking to the Australian reporter, and I said, why don't you ever ask him the question about the white line thing? Because that seems cool. He says, it wouldn't even make sense. It's so basic in Australia. It's like asking a person from Philadelphia about cheesesteaks. Like, it's a dumb question. I said, well, do you mind if I ask it? He's like, no, definitely. So I asked the guy, and we're on TV. We're on television. And I asked him. Now, this guy has an American parent and an Australian parent. So I say, I've heard this term, white line fever. Would you say that you had it tonight? And he leans way back and he's like, what do you mean by that? And I said, oh no. Another reporter leans up. We're on TV. Another reporter leans up and he says, that's a cocaine reference. I lean back. And I lean back and I said, I know, but not in Australia. This all happens on live TV.
Oh my god, I love that.
No.
Oh yeah.
My crops are watered.
100%
This is great.
100% happened.
My depression is gone. My
My skin
crops
is
are
clear.
watered.
My skin is clear.
Oh, he doesn't even say it. He actually writes it on his phone in his notes, and he leans up and hands me, like puts the phone in front of me, and it says, that's a cocaine reference. And I just turned back and I said, I know, but not in Australia. So that happened. That's it.
Oh my god.
I circling back to like the dichotomy of spirit guardians and the way that they manifest.
They're super powerful. by the
Angry
way.
emojis.
I'm thinking about these, and the chains had an AC of 20, but not a lot of hit points. Spirit Guardian was perfect for them.
Hey, guys, I don't know if any of you could hear it. My dog just informed me that I am all done. She has these speech things. She just comes over, looks at me, and goes, all done. I was like,
Oh, okay. Hi.
Wow, all animals have decided no.
Okay, the animals have decided
Brutus
that
is
the
asleep
show
in
is
the
over.
spare room right now, so
Let's talk Trevor Project next week. Is it? Wait, is it
It's
this
this
week?
Saturday, the first one.
First one is this
Yes.
Saturday.
hey.
It is. I'm not going to talk about it. Who wants to talk about it?
I mean,
No
Who's
stress.
playing in it?
I'm not in the one this week because I'm in the one a week from now with you. So I don't know.
It should be.
It's just me and Shanae.
God,
Okay.
Yep.
I hate trying to figure it out.
Okay, Joe.
Okay,
Let's
no.
hear about it.
Yes.
Oh
Sorry.
god. Okay.
Sorry. God.
We are doing a charity one shot this weekend and next weekend. This weekend is just us players from Heroes and Hooligans, and we are doing Thirsty Sword Lesbians to raise Monet for the Trevor Project. We've actually had to up our goal twice or three times, if I remember correctly.
We're at our second
times?
stretch goal.
Yeah, we're at the third one now.
So you can still donate, obviously. You can donate to the NPCs or the BBEG, which is Shanae, and help them make their characters a little bit extra, or you can donate to the players and let them get some extra stuff. All of our social media has the details for that. We do have a Facebook page and all that fun stuff. But we'll be doing that for an undetermined amount of time from 2 p.m. until question mark on Saturday. And then the weekend after, Jason is DMing another game. And I'm not entirely sure what you're doing except for just normal D&D, if I remember correctly.
No, you don't.
What is
remember
it?
correctly at all?
Oh, well, I don't
We're gonna
know.
fully customize that one.
It's
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get to
That's the
choose
one.
every aspect of the style of the adventure.
Yeah.
It's gonna go as long as it takes. We're gonna do a full arc. It's gonna be, what we just did in 3 weeks, 3 sessions. It's gonna be similar type of arc where it'll have a beginning, a setup, a mission, and an end. Will there be baked beans at the end? Probably not. But if the party wants it, that's what they're gonna get. This is all to support the Trevor Project, which is it's just a simple mission. We want kids to survive long enough to find their people. I mean, it's pretty much simple. Suicide prevention for youth who haven't found their people yet and are feeling alone. And we want to raise awareness for the community. It is Pride Month. I think I don't think we could ever say it enough, but I think we have baked in diversity and inclusion and belonging into Heroes and Hooligans from the beginning. It's really important to us. It's not something we'll stop on July 1st, but it's pretty special for us to be able to do this as our first charity one-shot. So please donate and follow us
If
on
I can
social
give a fun
media.
teaser.
Yeah.
If I can give a fun teaser, because I don't know if Joe knows this, that one of her own has her. Thanks to a lovely donation to me and my specific page from Kayla.
Wow.
I will be calling at least one of you guys as I take you on as the big bad evil guy, the big bad evil gay, if you will. I will at least one party member a good girl. Will it be JoJo? Will it be Lala? We don't know. But I just need you to know on record that Kayla has betrayed you and has sided with violence.
Okay, in my defense, I was doing the
there's
donation on behalf of
There's
someone
no defense,
else.
Kayla. I'm not even letting you speak. No, you have absolutely and utterly destroyed me.
You know what? I can make it worse. I can donate more to her. I can make it worse.
Do it. Make it worse.
Make it worse.
Do it.
Feed
me
everyone
more
else
lines
can
and I
put
will
it in
make
the
this
notes.
so much worse.
Yeah, donate if you want to make it worse. Donate to the Trevor Project and just put it in the notes that you want to make it worse. Here. Okay. Make it worse. Make it better.
By all means,
we're not going down.
I don't care.
In the donation in the donation comments bar, please, if there is a particular comment that you want me to say to a character, I think the other one that has been pretty highly well received was, "Oh, darling, you're doing so good, me." Let me destroy these players with gay energy.
And give the players donations as well to make it just as epic as possible.
And even
whatever it
playing
takes.
field, please, for the love of all that is good and holy.
Whatever it takes, just get your donations in. We're gonna wrap this one up. We're gonna have other really important causes that we all believe in coming after this one. But if you believe in this one like we do, get your donations in soon. And we've got about a week and a half left for our Trevor Project drive. Get it in there. Let's make it happen. Holy has put so much energy into this. She'll be back next week. They'll all be back next week. I will be not back next week. So for now, goodbye. Heroes and Hooligans. Do I have an outro? I don't know. Let's find out.